Once you grasp this truth that I'm about to tell you, it'll set you free from religion. It'll set you free from parents and moms and family and governments and police, everybody. It'll set you free. And it's simply this: you are divine. God has exploded in a Crab Nebulae explosion, and he has come and manifested himself as billions of people. And you're one of you, and so am I. When I look at you, I see God. When you look at me, you see God. That's why God's name is I am. I am God. It doesn't mean that me, God. It means I am. When you say I am God, you have to say, what is God's name? I am. What? I am God. Oh my God, then all the people, Christians run around, oh, I told you they think they're God. I don't think anything on the side. No, Jesus Christ said, the scripture says you are God, and the scripture cannot be broken. So he said it.
Yeah, like I'm not third album.
Peace, 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 family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'm going to be continuing my Neptune through the signs series with Neptune in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius lives in the ninth house, and it's ruled by Jupiter. It rules your world's view, long distance travel, traveling outside of the country, higher knowledge, universities, professors, speakers, public speaking, websites, web design, marketing, public service announcements, your broadcasting, so doing stuff like this on YouTube, TikTok, blogs. It rules publishing, writing. It rules spiritual law, federal law, religion, spirituality, and philosophy. Neptune lives in the 12th house, and it rules over Pisces. This is illusions, delusions, lack of clarity, lack of direction, addictions, mental health, mental prisons, the health system, addictions, faith, Jupiter is actually the ancient ruler of Pisces. And so these two kind of share a lot in common in that way. Neptune also rules retreats, retreating, things that are hidden and behind the scenes. Compassion and unconditional love, sign, symbol, synchronicity, sleep, dreams, the subconscious mind, fantasy, mysticism, idealism, victim mentality. And so these people are very spiritual or very religious, always seeking knowledge and truth, always studying and learning, always trying to connect to a higher power or their higher self, which leads them to become teachers, gurus, speakers, and guides. They could try to convert people to their religious beliefs or spiritual practices. They're very enthusiastic and optimistic when talking about their beliefs and journey. They can be very philosophical, or be into like esoteric spiritual knowledge. and tend to have a big following. Um, these people got stories to tell through the traveling that they've done or just their experiences in life. Like they've been through some crazy stuff. Um, they can have dreams but not know how to accomplish them, especially at a younger age. They can just genuinely like to dream, but don't want to actually put in the work for it. That was me at a younger age. This is my placement. I have Neptune and Sag. Um, they can constantly feel like they're on a journey or be students of life. Um, once they get on their spiritual path, they get more out of life. These people can tend to feel complete when they can help the world. They need a mission or purpose in life, and they're constantly going after it. Um, these are students always and forever. They understand that learning is continuous. Um, they can tend to have high idealism over teachers, gurus, like think that they know everything, but get let down and disappointed when they learn that they don't. These people can tend to feel that way about programs, specifically nonprofit programs. Doesn't always have to be, but essentially about any kind of program that is around these types of themes, like going to school, um, or programs that are set out to help, or spiritual guides. Um, they can tend to have idealize these people or put them on a pedestal, and when they learn that they're not who they are, or that they do have flaws, that they tend to uh, be disappointed about that. Um, or they can get bamboozled by teachers, gurus, and people in these positions, um, out of their money, most likely, or feel like it was kind of a waste of time, um, or that they didn't get what they expected out of that program or learn what they was meant to learn, um, from taking that course or uh, learning from underneath that person. Um, these people tend to think that they can help others on their spiritual path, but don't do it for themselves. That's the lesson for a lot of these people with this placement, is learning that you have to walk a mile in those shoes, or that you can't necessarily skip steps when it comes to teaching others or being put in a higher spiritual path or becoming a guru or teacher. Um, and so through their experience, they get a lot of knowledge, which helps them be, that's like how they learn their niche or what they're really good at. Um, these people can go through a lot of different spiritual beliefs and they can either take away from it or it just kind of fades away. Um, this could also happen with certain spiritual practices. I can actually attest to that. I think I've tried probably like every spiritual practice there is known. Even when I was in college, I took an intro to religion. And in that class, that entire semester, we literally studied every single religion. And some stuff I did take away from it. It was very interesting. I didn't know what to expect, but I was actually quite surprised and impressed with how everything was kind of set up. but for the most part, there were only certain things that I took from it. But mostly and more importantly, my grandfather was a minister, and I learned a lot from his teachings through taking that course around religion and how it's fluid, no matter what religion you go by, which it was very informative. It was a good experience for me. Um, these people can also be put in situations that um where spiritual knowledge and information, and it doesn't just have to be spiritual, it can be in any format of knowledge that tends to just fall into place at the right time. That's literally how I became an astrologer. I told that story before. I won't bore you guys with it right now, but I can attest to that being truthful. Um, at a young age, these people do have a hard time tapping into their purpose. And they might have grand ideas and dreams, but again, don't know how to navigate it or put it into practice or perspective until they grow and evolve. These people can tend to look at the bigger picture and not the details, which could also lead to not understanding things fully, or again, not being able to put the pieces together, or even the lack of interest of trying to put the pieces together. These people tend to escape reality through travel. They tend to go on a lot of spiritual adventures. And again, ultimately, this transit is about evolving to a level that allows you to help others tap into their true spiritual beliefs, their truth in general, um, and their truth about life. Family, as usual. I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.